Welcome to Two Dudes a Review. I'm Luke.
I'm Matt.
Today we will be reviewing Shazam. Alright, in Shazam, there is, starts off with a young boy who's riding in the back of a car, and he gets transported to this other dimension type place with a wizard there, and he wants to be able to give up his powers to someone to take his place to keep control of the 7 deadly sins. But he found that the boy was not worthy or pure soul to take this power, so he puts him back to his place, and then that fast forwards to 30 days into the present.
30 years.
30 years
Yeah.
into the present day, and we are seeing Billy, this 14-year-old kid who's a foster child, and he's always getting in trouble. He's always running away from place to place, and while he is riding onto a subway, he gets transported to that same place that the young boy did in the beginning of the movie, and he actually gets granted the powers of Shazam. Around that same time, you see the little boy we saw in the first flashback. He's now a grown man, Dr. Savannah, and he's doing all this different research, and he figures out how to get back to that secret lair, and he steals the power of the 7 deadly sins and just wants to go out and wreak havoc. So there's your bad guy, there's your superhero.
All right, guys. You guys know the game we play. We're going to guess what each other score it, and then we'll reveal our actual scores, and whoever's furthest off has to do a punishment.
Right now I have a 0.1 lead over Matt. We have a real tough race going on, so see what goes on.
Luke, I said that you would give it a 7.0.
I guess you give it a 6.1.
What is that face? That's so scary.
Oh, let's go. I'm excited.
Ah.
All right.
I'll start with my major complaint for the movie. The whole movie, it felt less like a superhero movie to me and more like a children's fantasy movie, because there's wizards involved, and honestly the music wasn't triumphant superhero music. It was more fairy tale wispy music.
As you complain about that was one of the things I liked about it.
Really?
That wasn't just super typical
I thought I was
superhero
watching
movie
what's
because I
that?
wasn't watching some crap that Marvel puts out there. I was watching something original and different from the rest of the crowd.
Yeah, that's true. But I'm here to watch a superhero movie.
Sorry that you've been brainwashed, like some of my friends who got brainwashed.
Got me.
Yeah, I thought it was a really nice mix-up from just something very typical, because the way that Billy acts in it, once he does get his superpowers, he's not just right away going out saving people. He's doing something that a typical 14-year-old kid would do with it. He's going around just doing little lightning shows, just making money for himself, having people being a street performer basically.
Right.
And he's going through. He goes to the convenience store. He stops those robbers, but then he's just going buying beer. And I thought it was just really genuine the way he does all that stuff, the way he acts.
Yeah, one thing I actually really liked about the movie, though, was their relationship between Freddy and Billy, or actually Freddy and Shazam, because Shazam, he's a grown man, and is played by a grown man, but he, still really seems very childish in his behaviors, and, the way they talk to each other, almost to the point where you forget that it is a grown man. The child actor seems so comfortable with this grown man, and they just really seem like buddies.
I thought it was also pretty funny, but nothing made me start screaming, rolling around in my chair funny.
Yeah.
But I still thought it was a pretty funny movie. I didn't really like the movie up until Billy does get his powers. Before that, I really wasn't just vibing with it at all or anything like that.
I really liked the backstory for Billy, because he was separated from his mother as a child, and that's how he becomes a foster kid. And so we are introduced to his character by him searching for his mom, by going through all the people with his same last name and knocking on their doors, and it ending up not being his mom. But I thought that was a good backstory, and it really shows why he feels the way that he feels and how he uses that as a superhero. Like once he gets his power, how he uses his emotions to manipulate his situation.
It was a good story. I thought it was a lot better of a story than what it is as like just
The product.
typical like superhero movie with like action, like going in just a bunch of, like different
More
actions.
story than
Yeah,
action.
it was more story than action, which I thought was a really good mix up
Yeah.
and a lot different from stuff that is out there right now.
And I typically agree with that. And it was a good story, but it seemed like a really childish movie. Like, I think the target audience is probably...
I think it was just like a good family movie. Like anyone could really watch it.
I think it's more for a younger crowd, which is fine, but it definitely seemed kind of immature. Some of the jokes, especially too.
And then it's like piggyback with how I thought the action was a little lackluster. Like I think most of the CGI I really didn't like. Like a lot of times when he was flying, it looked very fake.
Yeah, and that doesn't make sense. Why? Because every other movie's able to do it. So.
Yeah.
Another thing that I thought was kind of bad about the movie was the villain. They set it up well for him to have that anger and resentment towards his family and the world, honestly, but it was kind of like a weak character. He has no power other than the demons that are inside of him.
I guess.
I'm all for the 7 deadly sins thing, but it was done better in the movie 7.
I think it's also cool in the movie they never call him Shazam as his superhero name.
Yeah.
And I read something saying like the reason before that was because like the controversy of what the superhero's name is, because like in some of the comics he is Captain Marvel, and then other ones he is Shazam. Right. So I thought that was cool how they call him a bunch of different things throughout the movie, but never like gave him the name Shazam.
That's cool. I didn't know that that's why.
Matt, you like it?
No. What about you?
Yes, I did.
All right, guys, it's time to play the game. Luke, you have a 0.1 lead on me before this episode, and I guessed a 7.0 for you. What did you give it?
I gave it a 7.2.
Oh, so I'm 0.2 off?
Yes. I gave it a 6.1.
Let's go. I win. I gave it a 7.
Ah. Dang it.
Yes. Hallelujah. I'm free.
This is only my second.
Yeah, it is your second.
And the one, no, actually, the one was.
4.
No, this is only my second.
I probably have 4.
I've lost 2.
You did have one of the worst ones, though.
I did.
What's this one? Yeah, that's not that bad.
All right, I have to sing a song. Whoa.
Just getting that voice ready there, aren't you?
Yeah. Can't wait. It's going to be beautiful.
Yeah, you can tell.
I threw a wish in the well. Don't ask me, I'll never tell. I looked to you as I fell, and now you're in my way. I trade my soul for a wish, pennies and dimes for a kiss. I wasn't looking for this, but now you're in my way. Your stare was holding, ripped jeans, skin was showing. Hot night, wind was blowing. Where you think you're going, baby? Hey, I just met you, and this is crazy, but here's my number. Call me maybe. It's hard to look right at your baby, but here's my number. Call me maybe. I just met you, and this is crazy. Here's my number, so call me maybe. It's hard to look right. Oh yeah, shit. But here's my number. Call me maybe. I took the time with the call, you took the time with the fall. I gave you nothing at all, but in my way. I beg and borrow and steal, half reciting it's real. I didn't know I would feel, but it's in my way. Your stare was holding, ripped jeans, skin was showing. Hot night, wind was blowing. Where you think you're going, baby? Hey, I just met you, and this is crazy. But here's my number, call me maybe. It's hard to look right at your baby, but here's my number. But hey, I just met you, This is crazy, but here's my number. Call me maybe. It's hard to look right. Oh, yeah. Chase me. That's my number. So call me maybe. Boy, you came into my life. I missed you so bad. I missed you so bad. I'm so, so bad. Boy, you came into my life. I missed you so bad. So bad. No, so bad. It's hard to look right at your baby, but here's my number, so call me maybe. You, this is crazy. Here's my number, call me maybe. All the other boys try to chase me. Here's my number, so call me maybe. Before you came into my life, I missed you so bad. Missed you so bad. I miss you so, so bad. Before you came into my life, I miss you so bad. You should know that. Call me maybe.
Pretty good.
Thanks for watching this video. Like, subscribe. Matt?
Swag, boy.
Swag boy.